Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. First ever live stream, but I want to go ahead and I want to cover this for you guys really quick. So Instagram just rolled out basically a new feature. It's a test that they're testing in Canada right now where they're removing likes from Instagram. So basically nobody can really view the likes or however it's really going to work. Basically, what they really want to do is take the likes from public and make it so that they're not public. So I do have a few articles pulled up here. We're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into my laptop, onto my screen. I'm going to show you the articles. They're from some good sources. I'm also going to show you guys an article that confirms that they're testing this in Canada. And I'm going to go over and give it my thoughts. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's share the screen. If I make any errors, please bear with me. This is my first time going live. I know you guys have been watching the show for a while now. So let's go ahead. Let's screen share here. And let's share this screen and let's jump into some of these articles. So let's go ahead here and let's see. So this is the first one. This one's coming from BuzzFeed. So Instagram is hiding like counts from followers in a test to see if you'll feel less horrible. A little funny how that is being worded, but hey, I guess it is kind of true, right? A lot of people put their self-worth, their self-value, how they view themselves with the amount of likes they get. So let's jump into the article. Let's read a little bit here and let's see if Instagram is really for real with this. So Instagram will test hiding the like count from photos and view counts from videos in an effort to get users to pay attention to the content itself and not their associated engagement metrics, the Facebook-owned app announced Tuesday. So now that's interesting to me, to get users to pay attention to the content itself and not their associated engagement metrics. Engagement metrics. So they want people to focus on the content, not engagement. That's a good thing, right? In my thoughts on that, when I hear that, is that Instagram is wanting people to really create great content that they want to create, not create content that gets more likes, which could kind of be a good thing because now you could post the photos you want without having to do like clickbait stuff or without having to, try to do all these little different tips and tricks to try to get more views out of it, right? If Instagram is going to reward you based off people actually just liking the content, that's a really good thing. In the test, followers won't see total likes on photos or view counts on videos in their Instagram feeds or when visiting a user's profile. The account owner will still be able to access their own metrics and see the total likes or view counts for a specific post. So the owner is still going to be able to. So what I was thinking at first was, oh, well, what about brand deals? Like, how is a brand going to know or anything? Or, how are you going to know your own metrics, your impressions? So the account owner will still be able to access their own metrics. So that's good. So you could still go ahead, shoot off your numbers to brands. You can still maintain high numbers. I think the main thing they want to do is just privatize it. And that's what it seems like from reading these articles and watching a few things that I've watched. Critics of social media companies have said that the public emphasis of such metrics as likes incentivizes negative behavior on platforms, including Facebook and all social media, leading users to chase engagement to measure their self-worth. So it almost seems like Instagram and really Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, like they're trying to kind of I don't know if this is like an end bullying thing or I don't know. I think there's definitely something very wrong with how people act and how people judge their self-worth on social media, right? Depression is higher now than it's ever been, especially in young teens and boys and girls. Depression is skyrocketing. Linking it back to social media, it links back to social media all too often. Like it's almost guaranteed that social media is causing the rise in depression, especially for the younger generation. So likes can also be an accurate way of measuring genuine engagement from users. So I think you guys get this article. Let's move on to the next one. Just want to give you guys some different sources. So now here's CNN. Instagram is testing hiding your likes. This is basically the same thing. On Tuesday, the Facebook-owned photo sharing app announced it is running a test in Canada starting later this week that hides the total number of likes on photos and videos. Likes, which are shown as hearts on the app, will be removed from the main feed, permalink pages, and profiles. So there we can see they're even confirming that it's going to be a test rolled out in Canada. And then here it is on CBC. Instagram launches Canadian test urging more focus on photos, less on likes. And I'm really not surprised that they launched it in Canada first. I don't know if you guys remember, if any of you guys were really even growing on Instagram around this time. It was about last year, maybe not even a year ago. Instagram came out with a way to self-verify yourself. So you could send in an application to verify yourself through Instagram. They rolled that out to Australia first. So this is very common for Instagram to be doing this. Usually what they do is they will go ahead and they will roll out certain features to a certain area, make sure it's working well before they go ahead, come back and before they go ahead, come back and roll it out to everybody. Because if something is a flop or if something isn't going to go right, it's much better for Instagram to test it on just a certain demographic, a certain location of people, test it, see what happens, see how people like it. If it does really bad, if it's a complete flop, they'll just stop there or test it in another area. So if you're in Canada, you're probably the first people experiencing it. Actually, let me know, drop a comment if you are in Canada and you do have this update. Like, what's it look like? Let us know what it is, because I'm in the States, so I obviously have no way of really seeing it unless someone shows me. So what does this mean, right? What does this mean for growth? What does this mean for people who make a living on Instagram? Like, how am I feeling, right? As someone who makes my whole living off Instagram, someone who does Instagram full time, how do I feel about this? Am I losing sleep about it? Not really, so to speak. Like, I think based off what I have read so far, and again, I'm live streaming this because I want to get the information out to you guys, I want you guys to be ahead of the curve. Based off what I've seen so far, it looks mainly like Facebook is trying to just privatize information, right? Have information be private. And I don't know if their main reason behind this is because they really do want to help people not judge their self-worth off likes. That could just be the reason they're saying that looks good, and then have like an underlying motive. You never really know until more information comes out, or I need to read some stuff that I haven't seen because I haven't read everything on this. I do just want to get the information out there to you guys as this starts to trend and this starts to pick up a lot of traction. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much, because obviously people are still going to be liking the photos. They're just not publicly shown, right? But likes are still coming in. Engagement is still coming in. Everything like that. You as an account owner are going to be able to see that, but nobody else will. And on top of that, I think it's a good thing. And here's why. I do think it's a good thing when you just look at like kids in school who are getting bullied, kids who, maybe are getting like severely picked on for not having enough likes. I know that sounds so stupid that you could be picked on for not having enough likes, or, bullied over like social media platforms. But the thing is that it does happen, and it's happening today. It happens more often than people notice. Even when I was in school, oh man, it goes by quick. But even when I was in school, kids would get bullied all the time on social media, about social media, whatever it is. And I know as social media becomes more integrated into people and it's literally just consuming their lives, it's just going to rise. So I think it's a really good way of kind of bending that. Is that the real reason why they want to go ahead and do this? Who knows? I mean, probably not. Most companies are doing things out of profit. I know Facebook had a big thing with Cambridge Analytica where their information got leaked. So this might be a way to help stop leaking information, taking it to the Instagram side. I do think that the team over there invests more into Instagram than they do Facebook, because I think Instagram is so fast going. It's the highest engaging platform. So many people are on it. It's where the younger generation is. It only makes sense that, Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg and all of them, they're going to spend the most time on what's going to make them the most money, especially over the long run. And I think Instagram is that platform. So is Instagram going to change? Yeah, it's going to change. Is it going to be a totally new algorithm that's emerging? I do think the algorithm is going to change, and I'm really excited for it, because when the algorithm change, opportunity is there, and you just need to take it. So I'm excited for it, and I can't wait. And really, what you need to do if you guys want to prepare for this is just keep your eyes peeled, read articles, educate yourself, and when new things come out, jump on them, start testing them. That's what puts you ahead of the curve, right? There's no secret information anywhere. There's nothing like that. It's just doing the work, reading, and testing. That's it. You can't just read and read. You have to actually test. Things like that. Now, that's basically for the live stream. This has been a cool first YouTube live stream. If you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and give it a like, drop it a comment, or in the chat. I actually can't see the chat right now. So I'm going to try to mess around here for just a few minutes. But I also want to let you guys know that I'm giving away free coaching calls again. So any of you guys that were around on the channel before, maybe not even a few months ago, maybe almost when I was between 10,000 to 30,000 subscribers, I was giving away consultation calls every single week. If you want to win a free one-on-one consultation call with me, where we're basically going to go over your Instagram page, go over what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, put together a custom growth plan, a custom monetization plan, everything like that, then go ahead, and all you have to do is like this video, comment this video, and that's it. And then I announce the winners on my Instagram story every single week. And that's for all my videos, right? So obviously if I upload, let's say 3 videos in a week, if you comment all 3, your chances of winning are a lot higher. I'm going to repost this live, so you will have the opportunity to do it on this video. You can also go ahead and do it on the last video. I'll be posting again, probably tomorrow, so you can do it there. And I'll just keep doing them. And if I ever have to stop for whatever reason, I'll announce it. But as of right now, I pace it at so that 1 call per week. I should be able to go through a ton of you guys, give you guys a ton of consultation calls, get to meet a lot of you, everything like that. I think it's gonna be really cool. So with all that said, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, make sure you drop it a comment, keep grinding, keep hustling. I'll see you all on the next one.